Hello. So, we have to talk about something very important today. God always has a remnant. Yeah? He always has this little group of people that are faithful to Him, that will do what He says when you don't want to obey. So you sit there and think that God told you to do something and you're not doing it because you don't feel to, or you don't have the strength to do it. When you think all of that, you know what's going to happen? God is going to pull somebody else that's more faithful than you to complete the assignment. When God has an assignment to do, there's a time. And if you're not bucking up, and if you're not getting on track, you are going to miss out. He's going to use somebody else, and he's going to do it in front of your face where you can know, oh my God, that was supposed to be my position. And I'm not just saying this because I want to talk and whatever. I remember when I was about 20 something, in the early 20s, and God was telling me to go prophesy to a mister. Now I'm looking at this guy, and he's like older than me, and he's like a minister in the church or some, those type of things. So then I'm looking at him like, oh my God, why would you tell me to go tell that man whatever? And I keep hearing it like over and over and over. I keep hearing what God is telling me to tell the mister. And I'm like, oh my God, I'll do it. But I was actually shy, right? But I was afraid at the same time. And I didn't do it, right? The next week came and I heard it again. And this time God made a way where the guy was standing by himself. So I could have just gone over and tell the man what I was hearing. I didn't do it. Guess what happened? The third week, I'm building up my courage to do it. And I'm like, I'll do it. If you can use anything, Lord, you can use me. Right? You know that? I was singing that song. And then when he said, okay, I'm ready to use you, then he singing another song. No, I'm not the one. That's what we're singing. Anyhow, the Spirit of God moved into place. And the MC that was carrying on the MC, he got to the mic after the worship session, which was so powerful. And the anointing was heavy in that room. You know what the man said? Because the minister guy worshipped that day. And he was going through something really serious, but he worshipped anyway. You know what the man said to the minister? He said, Minister X, Y, and Z, God said to tell you, when I tell you word for word, sentence for sentence, the prophet was telling the minister what God has been telling me for the past 2 weeks over and over and over to tell this person. So he's not just telling me, oh, I have a remnant. He's showing me that he has it. So for those of us that doesn't want to obey what God said and think that we don't have a choice to wait on you, or God doesn't have a choice but to wait on you, he has a remnant. And soon and very soon, he's going to pull from there to send out. All right. So I hope you have the strength, and I hope you gain courage to do exactly what God told you to do. There is indeed a reason why he told you to do what he said. Now, I'm going to address it one time. We oftentimes ask God to speak to me, Lord. Tell me what to do. Blah, 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 blah. And now that he's doing it, you're not giving the response that you should. What if he stops talking to you? What are you going to do then? Anywho's, woman I am, transforming lives by inspiring you. Have a good day. Bye. Don't forget to obey God, because he has a remnant and he's going to use them, and you're going to sit there and watch him use somebody else in the position that he told you is yours. But you're telling him, I don't want it. Say what you mean. Talk the talk, but also walk the walk.